I've been farting like a lot.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm slightly concerned.
That's what basements are for. So I played this game a lot as a kid, and it was fucking impossible. It's like you go so fast, and the controls are so sensitive. You're just constantly crashing and blowing up, and it was so hard. I think they really improved the play mechanics of it in the release for the Switch. But
that's what they do. Oh my God! Who's the camel on the right? They can't just come out swinging. There's like just a sick camel on the right with goggles on. You're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to walk me through your process already.
Oh my God.
What is that? What's going on there?
His name is Sebulba, and he's the best racer on Tatooine.
You sound like I just walked into a comic book store and was like, Star Wars sucks. And you're like, no, dude, that's fucking Sebulba.
Okay, so these are the players that you can be.
What do you mean? I don't want to be Child. I want to be, what's his name?
Anakin Sky. Well, Sebulba I have not unlocked yet.
What the fuck? Then why are we playing?
There are a lot of other great alien creatures.
All right.
Team Toe Pagales?
I can't even tell what I'm looking at there. He doesn't
It's a lizard creature.
Everybody jumps the same way. And why is it silent?
It is a little unsettling.
I feels like a fucking fever dream. That's just a skinny crocodile.
Oh, and he's a Nazi, too.
Did you remember the thing from Eric Andre where he walks up to the lady and he's like, what are you reading, Mein Kampf? And Trent goes to high five her and she's like, Kev, this looks awful.
It's fun. You can be
I want that. No. I don't want the spider. I don't want the antelope.
Clegg? You don't want to be Clegg?
Clegg Holdfast? Whoa. Elon's Musk. Wait, is that legitimately? But what the fuck? Why is he googly eyes? Is that in the movie?
Some of these creatures you see in the movie, but some of them you don't.
They really should have added like even if it was just like a swell, something behind it. Like God, that's a Bruno Mars.
Yeah. Okay, now you.
Oh, I have to do. I want to be. What was his name? Dud. I know. I'm just typing the name, but I like the idea of naming something Dud. Dud. Yeah. Okay. Dud Bolt. All right. So tell me.
See, look, track favorite Sebulba. He does kind of look like a sick camel.
It looks like somebody put like a turtle shell on a camel while it was dying.
So, okay, right trigger is go.
I don't know what right trigger is. Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, this looks great.
B is brake.
Okay.
And if your little meter on the right, if it flashes green like that, you can press A for a boost. But it's kind of finicky.
Is mine not doing it?
It's got to be when it's green at the top and the bar is fully lit up.
So tell me about this. Was this like in the movie or what?
Yeah, pod racing.
Just me and you?
Yeah.
That's not fun.
For some reason, you can't do like a full tournament with lots of racers with two people. You can only do that with one person.
Am I going 500 and 400, 570 miles an hour? Oh,
yeah.
God. Why is this, why? Why does this exist? Oops. Oh, you can't drive directly into a wall, huh?
Yeah. So this was like one of the fan favorite parts of the movie of episode 1, Phantom Menace. It's one of the only good parts of the movie, actually. Is this really cool pod racing thing that happens in the middle for no real reason, honestly.
And it's a child and a camel?
Yeah, I mean, basically, it's Anakin Skywalker, who becomes Darth Vader down the road,
Yeah.
but he's just a little kid now, and he's
Oh,
like,
is this why he became Darth Vader?
no,
Because he lost?
He's a child racing prodigy,
The camel
and
picked on him too
he
much?
wins despite the camel trying to sabotage him and like fucking with his racer.
The camel tries to kill the child?
Yeah, the camel really hates the kid for
Because
some
he
reason.
knows he's going to be Darth Vader?
No, he just doesn't like him.
I mean, a lot of people don't like kids, but...
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyways,
Sure is brown.
he wins the race, and through winning the race, he wins his freedom because he was a slave.
Oh.
And
So this is like a social commentary thing.
yeah,
Why did they let him race to begin with if there was that opportunity?
because if he lost, then the person who owned him would get a lot of money from the person who bet on his freedom.
If he lost, then the person who owned him would get more money, but if he won, he would not have a slave anymore.
Well, he still had his other slave, which was this kid's mom. And the fucked up thing is, in the movie, so these Jedis crash land on this planet, and they meet this kid, and immediately the Jedi Master is like, oh my god, this kid's like force abilities are off the charts. He's got to be a Jedi. But he's a slave. He and his mom are slaves, and so instead of just saying, I'm going to take you with me and you're not going to be a slave anymore, he makes an honorable, fair bet with his slaveholder on this. He wagers his freedom on this race. And
I've just been like, no.
yeah. And so he wins the kid's freedom, but the slaveholder wouldn't risk also losing the kid's mom.
Right. Makes sense.
So then when the Jedis are leaving with this kid from the planet, the kid's like, can my mom come too? And the Jedi's like, sorry, she's still a slave. I can't do anything about it. And that's basically it.
So, okay. Wait, go back.
Oh,
Never
sorry.
mind. It's fine. The guy at the bottom right. You're skipping all the cutscenes.
Yeah. Sorry, did you want me to let those play?
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I was curious. I want to know what was up.
All right, I'll let it play out next time. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, because those have to be more entertaining than this. So is this Luke Skywalker, this is his kid, or what?
No, it's his father. Don't you know anything?
I know that... Oh, you said he became Darth Vader.
Right.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Did you ever watch any of them?
We've been through this. I saw the
I
one
don't
in
remember.
theaters. I saw the one in theaters
Oh,
where
yeah.
the guy killed kids and the guy, like, cried. That was the only... That is my only experience with these movies. I remember that being such a, like, formative moment for me because I was like, wow, that dude is actually broken up. And I was like, and it made me laugh. And I couldn't... Once he was upset, I had to laugh.
Oh, shit.
How come I can't... I thought I could do a boosty. Did you lie to me?
You can. It's kind of hard to... You have to be pressing forward on the control stick, and your right bar has to be all the way filled up and green at the top. It's like a lot of things have to happen.
Feels like a lot of things. Feels
Yeah.
like a lot of things for very little payoff.
If you just like hold forward on the control stick and you keep pressing A, eventually you'll boost.
It feels like if like your mom wanted to get you like Mario Kart and she didn't know what it was, so she was just like, it's a racing game. And then like the kid at GameStop is like, oh, I really gotta get these fucking Star Wars, camel racing off the shelf or whatever it's called. You know what it's called? What's it called?
Star Wars Racer.
Yeah, that's what I said. What the fuck? I didn't hit anything. Anyways, this game rules, Kev.
It's pretty fun.
Well, no, I was being facetious. I think it's
No,
trash.
but
there's something.
It's good.
Okay. I just didn't. And I'm not doing one of those things where it's like name popular thing. I didn't watch it, and then it tries to like put you on this weird thing where you're above something.
Where
It's
you're
just,
proud of having never
I'm not
partaken.
proud of that. I didn't watch Star Wars. I just never did, and nobody is ever like, "Hey, man, you really gotta watch Star Wars." So.
Well, you do really got to watch Star Wars.
Well, so all I know for sure is that there's a lot of consternation over the newer ones. That's all I
Yeah.
know. And how many new ones are there now?
A lot. 3 in the Skywalker saga, and then 2 other standalone films.
So what's the best one?
And then a bunch of series.
Should I just watch like the 3 ones from the 70s?
Yeah. I mean, the first one is, to be totally honest, not good.
Sure.
But the second and third from that original trilogy are both great. So I just watched the original trilogy.
And just call it a day?
Yeah, that's
and
probably
that's
enough.
not what this is. This is something
No, this
else.
is from the prequel trilogy that were from the early 2000s. Actually, this movie was from 99. And
great year.
was much maligned.
Something happened to me. Oh, I exploded.
Yeah.
At least there's music. It was very unsettling when it was silent.
Just so when you were a kid, like,
Yeah.
what was your thing? If it wasn't Star Wars or movies, really, what was the thing that really got you off as a kid?
Oh, jerking off for sure.
No, before that was discovered.
Well, what do you mean? Like,
What would were you? Was there anything that like you got to have like the lunchbox and the T-shirts? And
I was
you're
never
just
a
a big fan
lunchbox
of.
T-shirt kid.
What was the thing you were a fan of?
I
The
really
pop
like
culture.
I really like the Beatles.
Even as a kid?
That's what.
Like, what age did you get into the Beatles?
So that was the only thing I used to listen to, because I and I was like 7 years old, and I was like fucking absolutely insufferable and being like, there's no reason to listen to modern music.
As a 7-year-old, that's a great thing
right.
to say.
That's not a bit. That's true. And then they were like, somebody was like, oh, my friend Scott was like, listen to this Blink-182 album, and I was like, this is fucking life-changing. Blink-182 I liked. As far as
so it was
movies,
music. Music was the thing that you like geeked
I
out
guess.
about.
I'm trying to think if there was any
Even when you were in like 4th, 5th grade, like 10, 11 years old.
Oh my god. It's funny because I'm not doing a bit, and like I'm having a little bit of a crisis trying to remember. Like, did I not like anything at those ages? Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know, dude. Oh, I boosted! Sorry. Sorry. I've been holding it this whole time, and it finally did it. Oh, you finished. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I definitely liked... Oh, you know what I liked a lot when I was a kid, but this might have been younger than that. I liked
What?
Legos a lot.
Yeah.
But I didn't have, like, shirts.
No,
I definitely
but
didn't like fucking pod racing, I'll tell you that. I like the Indiana Jones movies, ironically,
Yeah.
as an antithesis of Star Wars, but I don't think it was because of that. I liked, oh, I don't fucking know. What year did that movie Dodgeball come out? I remember I really thought that movie was fucking funny.
That was early 2000s. Like,
So that was like probably like 5th grade. Gotta look it up. You skipped it again!
Oh, shit.
I want
I'm
to know what's
sorry.
going on. Oh,
It just
fuck,
shows
it's
you the
not A.
planet.
Well, I want to know what planet we're
We're on Aquilarius.
on. Shut up. You're just making that up.
No, that's the name of the course.
How do they just make up planets for their own means, or are they internally consistent with their logic?
You mean within the movies?
I guess like within all the movies. Like, do they just pop up new planets and like, oh, there's a new planet, and everybody's just like, yeah, okay, sure.
I mean,
Do I have guns? Sorry.
no.
Okay.
There's no weapons,
Cool, fun,
unfortunately.
awesome. Oh shit!
The film series and expanded Star Wars universe
Oh
within
my god. Anytime somebody says expanded something universe,
the
my brain immediately gets fucking just shuts down.
I do have some thoughts on expanded universe storytelling within film, but we'll get to that in a moment.
Oh, please.
They are consistent within the like rules and canon of the universe insofar as like the whole story takes place within like basically an endless galaxy of millions of planets, so they can basically just create a new planet anytime
So they can
want.
just pull one out of their ass at any
Yeah.
point and be like, this is fucking magic planet, and when you go there, water is lemonade and everybody's magic. Like,
I
and
mean,
can,
they haven't done anything that goofy.
yeah,
but-
you're right. It doesn't seem like it. Certainly not the fucking camel who races.
To be fair, in the movie, he looks more like a gorilla frog than a camel.
Okay. So how did he end up with like 2 like human slaves?
Well, that was a different character than the camel guy. His name was Watto, and the prequel series were also much maligned for being way more explicitly racist than the other ones.
That's cool.
Because they had a bunch of alien creatures that were like very blatantly coded for certain ethnicities, and the slaveholder was like very obviously like a New York Jew stereotype. He like had this humongous nose, and he talked to like, "Hey, I'm Wada. These are my slaves."
First of all, I hope more than anything that is an actual line. Like, I hope that was how this character was introduced, and it's just some fucking kid and his mom. That's cool though. That's good. I mean, you know what?
And then in another movie, the initial bad guys are like, they're the head of this trade federation, and they're like, the whole movie's about like them setting up this trade blockade.
It's also about Jews, huh?
Well, no, they're like very obviously Chinese. They have very thick Chinese accents, and yeah, just bad.
Yeah, but you know what? That's you can't argue with their artistic vision, right?
I guess not.
I mean,
I guess you're right.
who was anybody famous in those movies?
Liam Neeson was in the first one.
Shut the fuck up.
He's Qui-Gon Jinn.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was in a Star Wars movie.
He's in Phantom Menace. And then Ewan McGregor was in the 3 prequel movies.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know Ewan McGregor? He's a pretty
name
famous
other than
actor.
Star Wars. Oops.
What's the other, like... I don't know. He's been in a lot of things.
Is he English? He sounds
Yeah,
English.
he's English. Natalie Portman was in the original
I know her.
or the prequel 3.
I think.
Ah, shit.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Kev, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not doing good.
I know.
But you know what? This is the opposite of Stick Game, where it's like the talking is far more interesting than the game.
What other questions do you have about Star Wars?
Why?
Why what?
Just let it go.
Why is it still happening?
Yeah, just make something new.
I mean, I do kind of agree with you there.
I don't know.
That is the state of movies today, is just latching on to a single piece of IP and squeezing every last drop out of it that you
Well,
can.
I guess I don't know. It kind of comes down to the music thing that you talked about last time about, and honestly, I think it was on here, so we're not going to rehash it. But it's like if there's something cool to be done, then like yeah, sure. But it just seems like laziness now. It's like people will see it because it's attached to this thing. Speaking of, you know what I've been? Oh, that's what I actually wanted to. Talking about things that are not interesting. Well, nobody watches these anyway, so it's perfect. So I went back and I've been listening to like albums that I've had forever, and you know, like I'll listen to stuff if it's on shuffle, but I can't remember the last time I listened to the album straight through. So I've been listening to all of the Bruce Springsteen albums that I was able to salvage from my home in New York when my parents moved. And I've listened to Darkness on the Darkness on the Edge of Town.
I'm not familiar with that one.
The one where you put a picture up of it, you'll know it. It's the one where he's like standing in front of the closet. He looks all handsome. You know what I'm talking about? This has been fucking 18 minutes. I feel like we've been playing this for a year. One more or two more. Hey, this is my favorite track. I'm Dud Bolt. Wait, don't skip it.
Okay.
Wow.
Marvelous.
What's the green holes?
I don't know.
Shouldn't you know? What's part of the expanding unit? This looks like shit. What the fuck is that? Is that the alien from, like the alien? Oh no, it's no. I mean, kind of. And then there's like a dragonfly. Pixelated as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're right. I can see why you've been skipping those. I listened to Darkness on the Edge of Town, which is the album with, I believe, Badlands on it.
Okay.
And the Born in the USA album.
Born in the USA is fantastic. Born to Run is great too, and The River is really good.
That's what I was gonna ask you. So my mom is a big Bruce fan.
Yeah.
They used to see Bruce Springsteen once a year.
Oh yeah.
And wow, don't get too excited there. Oh yeah. Oh, the green. Oh, it's okay. It doesn't affect anything. It's literally just the color green.
It's just aesthetic.
Fuck. And she mentioned The River.
Yeah.
And she mentioned Nebraska.
Yeah.
Is that one that you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nebraska's like his moody like acoustic folk detour from his typical pop stuff.
So is it
Rock.
just him, Nebraska, or is it the East Street Man too? Stevie Van Zandt.
Actually, I think it is just him. I might be wrong.
How am I
there,
supposed to go over the jump?
You have to be going faster.
That's not helpful. I was trying.
No.
Every time I go faster, I just smash into the wall.
Yeah, well, don't smash into the wall so much.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
It's not that hard.
You're right. I'm really fucking up. Okay, well that's 3 good ones. I knew Born to Run. What do you mean temp warning? Why am I having to keep track of the fucking temperature now?
You've always had to do that.
That's never happened to me.
Well, then you've never been going that fast before.
God. Oh. I really want Chinese food.
Chinese does sound great.
Yeah. I really don't like the Chinese place near me, but it's so close to me.
What is it?
I think it's called like Peking. Something? Chinese food?
Peking Chinese?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. God damn it! Are you so are you still watching these movies as they come out? Go faster! God damn it!
Yeah, they haven't released a movie in like 5 years now.
You're such a movie guy, Kev. You love movies.
I do love movies.
You love them. What's your favorite movie? And what's your middle favorite?
My middle favorite. Some of my favorites include Inglourious Bastards.
Boring.
No Country for Old Men.
Boring. Actually, like
Grand Budapest Hotel.
I don't know what that is.
Wes Anderson movie.
Have you watched The Lighthouse yet?
No.
Oh my God. I promise you. I fucking promise you. If you watch that movie, you're going to love it. You will. It's fucking right up your alley.
I heard it's
very strange.
I've seen his other 2 movies, and
Who?
one that director Robert Eggers.
What else did he make?
He made The Northman most recently, which I thought was pretty good.
Okay.
And then his first movie was The Witch.
Oh, The Witch! I've seen that.
I thought was boring as shit.
It was, but it was so funny when the goat went nuts.
The goat went nuts.
Go faster!
Wow, your pod racer sucks.
Well, I'm Dud McDuff or whatever the fuck his name
Dud
is.
Volt.
Dud. Oh, you can brake. That
Isn't
helps.
this supposed to be your best course? Isn't that what it just said?
I mean, maybe it's Dud's best course, but I don't see him sitting here. All right, this game sucks.
This game rules. What are we talking about? Let's do one more.
Oh my God. Okay, but we gotta watch the video. I'm gonna be honest. I almost want to watch these movies because of that. Like, even if that's just like a brief thing.
No, you'll be disappointed. The alien races aren't actually in many of the movies all that much.
What? I wanted to see the floating chocolates.
Sorry.
You're not sorry.
No, I'm not. 'Cause it's not interesting.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Look, I'm doing so well.
Yeah. So, you weren't into movies as a kid.
What is this?
Did you have like a
psychologist?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what makes you you.
Oh my God, Zelda. That's what it was. That was.
Well, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, that's it.
Shit.
That's the thing. That's the one.
That's the one thing?
Yeah, because Ocarina of Time. So, I used to play.
Whoa!
This is fucking not interesting for me to tell the story, but it's fine. You asked, and I have to live with it. I used to play Link to the Past when I went to my neighbor's house. And
Yeah.
I had a file, but I couldn't do it because I was a child and I was dumb. It was too hard. It didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And then when I saved up enough money, which at the time was 100 big ones.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, I thought that was like a big cotton swab. You're not supposed to put those in your ears, by the way.
I know.
Don't ever put them in your ears.
I do it anyways.
No, Kev, don't do it. You're gonna go deaf. You're gonna collapse your ear hole, your eardrum.
No.
Yes.
Overblown.
No, use a lightly roll up a piece of toilet paper, so it's not too hard, and then twisty it in your ear, and then you'll be fine. And then your ear gets clean.
Louisa has this like tool that she
uses.
uses.
Is it the twirly tool?
It looks like a.
What am I to do here?
It looks like a chopstick with like a little loop at the end. So you stick it in your ear, and then you basically hook the wax and pull it out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. You keep running into rocks, big dumb.
It took me a minute to realize that I wasn't on the ground. I was like, what am I looking at? And then I realized I was in the sphincter. Not the sphincter, the large intestine of this place. Anyways, that was it. When I bought a 64 and I played Ocarina of Time, I was like, this is it. This is my personality now. And it really worked out for me. Oh, we forgot you got married.
Oh yeah, that has been
a
new thing.
Yeah. We talked about your diarrhea before your marriage.
Yeah.
So shows you how good of a husband you are.
Uh-huh.
Not a good one. Not even a good person.
You're not going to get any complaints or disputes from me here. I'm not going to complain about being a bad husband.
You should go and be like, listen, I am tired.
I'm tired of me and my bad attitude.
I'm just a selfish piece of shit, and I'm done. You need to do more shit for me.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, God. Speaking of, I bought these cookies.
Yeah.
And, okay. So, I used to buy these cookies. They're like the Pepperidge Farm cookies. They're fucking dope.
Okay.
They're big, chocolatey ass fucking cookies. They're super good.
Okay.
They're just chocolate chip cookies. Emily eats the Harris Teeter cookies, the peasant cookies, right?
Okay.
She wants them. She likes the peasant cookies.
Okay.
So
what kind of cookies are they?
They're just chocolate chip cookies as well.
Okay.
But the quality is different.
Yeah.
But she says she likes the ones from that the bakery makes. So anyways, what do you mean temp warning?
Means you're running hot.
So I'm not allowed to go fast, but I'm supposed to?
You gotta control it.
That's not an answer. God damn it! I like the music though. Anyways.
Star Wars music slaps.
So is it John Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah, sound like it. Every time, what the fuck? Every time I go food shop, I was like, hey, do you want those cookies? And she's like, no. I'm like, okay. So then I buy the other cookies that I like, and usually she won't eat. Well, fucking like every morning, she'll eat like 2 of those cookies. And there's only 8 cookies in the bag. So I'm like, what the hell? And then I can't be like, you can't eat the cookies. But I also am like, if you tell me you want your cookies, I'll buy them. So anyways, I think that's the end of the marriage.
If you had to pick one thing that would cause the end of your marriage right now,
yep,
it's the cookies?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bar done. I mean, that's the only option.
Yeah.
That's it. But she'll definitely like that joke. Well, she doesn't even watch this anymore.
Yeah. We lost our one consistent viewer.
No, we have a second consistent viewer.
Oh, who's that?
The guy at my work.
Oh, yeah.
Brad watches.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy that can't go anywhere. It's okay. He loves when I speak publicly about his mental health.
Yeah.
He watches. He gives.
He gives.
You gotta give.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's the only one.
Have not heard any news on a season 4.
No,
it makes me sad.
They were doing the live show, but by the time I found out about it, it was too late. And also the closest one, which for me would have been a non-starter, but for you would have been very, like you probably would have done it, was Nashville.
Yeah.
And it didn't say who. It just said it was Tim Robinson and friends of the show. and then it said it was like part interview and part improv.
Huh.
So who knows what it would have been like, but I'm sure it would have been fucking great.
Yeah.
It was him.
Yeah.
And I don't think he can do anything bad. I just keep... Am I able to dodge the rocks? Is that even a possibility?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it. It feels like I'm just fucking stuck in the middle no matter what I do. Like I'm not controlling anything. It's the same if I hit the gas or don't. Look, I'm still going the same speed. Now I'm going a little faster. All right, now I'm on the ground. Great.
He is making a new show for HBO, though.
What is it?
I can't remember what it's called, but it's like he... I think it's like he goes to a community college to take computer classes or something like that.
Okay.
That's like all I know.
What's Bo Burnham up to? Is he just not going to do anything anymore because he knows
like
that he's
taking another 5-year mental health hiatus.
done the best thing that's possible to make?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see him doing... I don't see him
It'd be
catching
pretty
that
hard
lightning
to
in a bottle
top that.
again.
Yeah.
Dud, bolt, dud.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I look great. Well, Kevin, I have to say this is probably the worst game I've ever played. I think without fail.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe if you could have played a Sebulba, it would have been different.
Maybe it's, you know what it might be? It might be because it's just two people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe, or just like two racers. But I guess also too, if there's no weapons, then what else happens?
You just go fast and you crash.
Semi-pro? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
What's the fucking difference? There's no way. I want to be
they're
in
the levels.
I want to be in the room when they get to make up the Star Wars like names of planets and names of aliens.
Yeah. Give me some.
I fucking can't, but I'm never going to come up with Beto's Wild Ride.
Sure you could.
No. I don't have it in me anymore. That's a young man's game.
Thank you for watching Von Wolf Brain. This is Stephen Hawking's cousin, Stephen Eaglein. I am just as smart as him and more alive than him, and I watch Von Wolf Brain every day and I love it. Oh god, I love it. Please consume more content. Click here. Or here. Or here. Thank you. I love you. Goodbye. Love. Von Wolf Brain.